Today we're going to talk about some leadership styles and their cultural impact. Different ways. This is a cheerleadership, not a cheerocracy. That's one of the first ones that come out to think about. So I'm going to read them off to you here. Autocratic leadership is characterized by individual control. Autocratic leaders make decisions without input from others, leading to a culture of dependency and lack of innovation. While it may be ensure efficiency, it can stifle creativity and reduce employee satisfaction. I worked for that person for a while, and they got better. A lot of small business owners, they're not used to having a team. So when you may be employee number 2, number 5, what have you, but you'll see a lot of they're in control and they're setting the pace, and they're not looking for a lot of feedback up because they have gotten us to where we are. Democratic leadership. This style involves team members in decision-making process, fostering a culture of ownership, collaboration, and empowerment. It can lead to higher employment engagement and innovation, but may also slow decision making. So think about, and this is one of those where we put a ballot box out and we have a decision we got to make, and we let everyone vote on from the team. Sometimes what that is that majority can be so close, and sometimes those decisions can tick off everyone else in the rest of the company. So we just have to be careful how we put that ballot box out, and some decisions are best made like that though, right? Transformational leadership. Transformational leaders inspire and motivate employees to exceed their interests for the sake of the organization. This style cultivates a culture of commitment, innovation, and continuous improvement, driving organizational success. One of these is what I hear is like taking ownership, treating it like it was yours. I really work hard on that, teaching my number 2s and leadership teams how they can better serve the owner of a company or a CEO when they are taking ownership inside the company. Yes, it's ultimately not yours, but when you treat it like it's yours and you write checks and spend money like it's yours, you'll see a whole different outcome and output from what you're trying to do. There is a laissez-faire leadership, often seen as hands-off. This style allows employees freedom to make decisions. While it can lead to high levels of creativity, it may also result in a lack of direction and cohesion if not balanced with proper support. And that's one of those where you let the inmates run the asylum type thing. So you just got to be careful. Like if you decide you're going to be hands-off and let your team figure it out with a little input from you, just know that not everyone has the experiences as you, and some decisions may be made. I got put in that situation one time to where I wasn't trained up to make a decision, and when I made it, everybody got mad at me, and then I was like, well, y'all shouldn't have left me here to make the decision. I guess y'all learned something yourselves, right? From then on, they trained me up, and better decisions were made by all. Servant leadership, you'll hear that a lot, focusing on growth and well-being of team members. Servant leaders foster a culture of trust, collaboration, and ethical behavior. This approach enhances team performance and job satisfaction. There's a lot of noise on everyone out there. Servant leadership as we are serving our team members, and that's probably the one that I follow the closest. Is I try to give my team the tools, empower them to go and do their job, but know that I'm back here, and when decisions need to be made, when if there's something they get uncomfortable with, is I can sit down and mentor them on, hey, this is why you can make that decision. This is what you want to consider, and I help teach them. Servant leadership produces more leaders, which is what we want. We don't want a bunch of we need people of all walks, but from a leadership standpoint is we need to produce more leaders, because those are sometimes can be hard to find. You watching this video, you're watching this video probably because you're seeking some type of leadership, or you want to be in some type of leadership role, or you're tired of how you're being led and you're trying to figure out better solutions. That is what we do, is try to produce more leaders. So servant leadership, you will absolutely see a lot of stuff that I do. A lot of people that I get influenced by are operating as servant leaders. So some things I hope that we can take away from this is just figuring out which leadership style are you. And if you don't know, let's figure it out. I can tell you from experience that I have dealt with, walked around each one of those, regardless of the role that I was working in. And ultimately, I found, once I learned about servant leadership, that one's kind of leading from the front. You'll see it in different ways. It can be presented in different manners. One of that leading from the front, helping guide your people, but you're also in the back and you're pushing your people forward. And when they fall back, we give them the knowledge they need to go back forward. The whole time we're in the back, we are learning, developing, growing ourselves. We're just not back here with our arms crossed. We are continuing to strive to get better. So as those folks fall back to our area, we can get them caught up with what they need in their tool basket to be able to do a better job, and then we can put them back in line, or they can go back forward. They can work back through the layers, whatever they want to do. Ultimately, some of those folks are going to fall back, and they're going to stay back as a leader, and you're going to step a little bit further back, and you're going to have new 4 to 5 people that are here that are leading your teams, and you're back here as a visionary, creating what a great vision and path for your company, or whatever that looks like. So I hope it helps. Make sure you like, share, comment. Let me know that this content that I'm putting out is good stuff, bad stuff, whatever y'all need to hear more on. Let me know. Can't wait. Make sure you send me a direct message and let me know how I'm doing. Can't wait to hear from you.